If time wasn't a factor, what would your side hustle be?
I would write.
Right. Shakespeare.
I would write.
Our own linguist.
You know? I would write.
Len will write subtitles for us.
Not in vendor though.
Well,
Podcast and chill. MacG, the Ghost Lady, and Len Moleko.
Yes, hinda, barmeni. Yes, haka, matorokisi, haka. Well,
she's a vibe. She's a vibe.
We're gonna haka until December. By the way, if you're wondering what song this is
King
MacG.
Monada is not happy.
Eh?
King Monada is not happy.
Limpopo is huge, man. I'm sure there's enough to go around for two of them.
Enough? Okay.
Yeah. But did I tell you, vendor Twitter blocked me or they cancelled me because I didn't know how to pronounce MacG's song.
Ish. Excuse.
It was so bad. My uncle sent me a video. He's like, "Hey, Muna, what happened here?"
A video of yourself.
Well, I couldn't pronounce the song.
Okay, maybe let's give you an opportunity to apologize, you know?
What's the name of the
Redeem
song?
yourself. Redeem yourself.
It's Notoruis.
Matorokisi.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe I should just do the whole episode in vendor.
But then we're not gonna hear.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. At this stage, you just need to redeem yourself. Go ahead. 1, 2, 3, go.
Hinda barimini. Vuani, no vuani ghost lady. Eh?
Isn't Vuani a place?
No vuani is like, how are you?
Oh. But isn't Vuani a place?
Yeah, there's a place called Vuani in Venda.
That's what I was asking.
Yeah.
I got confused there. But it's you get a macheroni.
The Machurin is good morning.
It's good morning.
Yeah, the Masiari is good afternoon.
And then the Matekwan
Yes.
is good evening.
Yeah, not Matekwana.
Ish.
I'm weed.
It's okay.
But which language do you think is the most difficult to learn in this country?
It must be Venda.
You reckon?
Oh, Venda is too tough.
But Venda people will say no, it's probably Tswana because they will say like Venda is easy because yes, it's easy. You grew up speaking Venda.
No, but Tswana and Venda have similarities. I find Xhosa hard.
Harder. Oh,
Especially when
okay.
they speak fast.
Because of the clicking of the tongue. Yeah.
Zulu is not that bad.
Yeah.
This is you saying that.
Wow.
Anyway, welcome to it, ladies and
You've been
gentlemen.
captured.
We are back. Oh gosh, you know
Hello,
I'm such a
hello.
bad cousin, man. My cousin was celebrating his 30th birthday and I forgot.
It happens.
When?
Oh,
It
it
was
was
last
on,
week Wednesday, I think.
Okay,
yeah,
there's
even Len remembered.
There's another opportunity. Redeem yourself. Say happy
Yeah.
birthday to your cousin.
Yeah, big shout out to my cousin Obovias, the one that Waras was talking about.
Oh, Obovious. Oh, the famous Obovious.
Do you know he got that name, Obovias?
Something about being obvious and it went wrong.
Yeah, so what happened is we're in Venda. Yes, shout out to Venda.
Shout out to my people in Venda.
So, you know, like in every hood, wherever you are in the country, at about 6, 7, that's when, you know, kids come out to play.
Oh, okay.
Wow. So he had this girl that they would always meet in the corner around about those times. So he goes to this girl at about 7, whatever. They meet by the corner. So this girl is talking. She's like, you know, when it's like, you don't love me, do you really, really love me? And then he's like, oh, Bovias.
Obvious.
So we call him Bovias ever since.
Shame, but
Oh, shame.
this is the linguist coming out again. The way the word is spelled, it's got a B in it.
Yeah.
So he probably thought the V was silent. Obvious. Because when you spell it, it's obvious.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So you guys are cruel. You guys are very cruel. You
Anyway, we've
don't
got
do
so
that.
many things to celebrate on the show today. We've got a new competition that we're going to tell you later on. Also, the box one, eh?
The box one.
The
Yes.
box one.
Yes, the
Oh,
box.
you mean the Springboks?
The Springboks,
Ooh.
yes.
I thought you were talking
Yay.
about a box. I'm like, huh?
No, the Springboks. Are we into the finals now?
No, semi-final.
Semi-finals.
Yes. Who are we going up
I
against?
even know.
We're going to play against Wales.
And how do you think it will fare?
We should be able to beat them. I think we should be able to beat them.
Because honestly speaking, I haven't had time to watch any of the matches.
But you're not a rugby person.
Nah, the last World Cup I watched. I was really invested.
Hence, I say you're not a rugby person. You only watch during
That
World
was like
Cups.
what? 4
Yeah,
years
I only
ago?
watched during World Cups.
I think the last World Cup I was fair.
it's like with
Wow.
cricket. You probably don't only watch during World Cups.
Oh, but I love cricket. I used to play cricket.
You
so-
love cricket.
Yeah.
So you can sit there for days watching cricket.
No, not the test matches. I love the ODIs.
There's three forms of cricket that you get.
All right.
It's the long format for the
I thought-
enthusiasts.
I thought it
That's
was just-
test match. It's played over 5 days.
Yeah.
And then you get a 1 day international that's
Mm-hmm.
played over half a day. Not even half a day, like
A day,
half
basically.
an evening and half of an afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get a T20 that's pretty much done in about 2-3 hours.
The T20s are nice
You're
as
not,
well.
you,
Yeah.
you watch those.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's actually been a spike of people going to the cricket. It's become a thing now.
Black people, man.
Yes. It's become a social. Like
Yeah.
instead of going to clubs and whatever, people would rather go and spend an afternoon at the cricket.
Are those black people watching or they're just chatting?
Some of them don't really care, but the vibe and the mood.
It's a
at
great
cricket
vibe. You've
game
never
is
been?
dope.
No, I've never.
Ah,
I
we're
don't
gonna
think
take
I
you,
want
bro.
to.
No, dude, we gotta take
Are
you.
you
Yeah,
sure?
plus the Mzansi Super League is starting now. Friday evenings, and they don't get like super packed with the Mzansi Super League, but a Friday evening game at the Wanderers or a Friday evening game at Kanata Stadium in Centurion Super Sport Park.
Oh yeah, that one's
It's-
nice.
'cause there's
Wanderers
like-
as well.
Because it's like grass embankment and whatever. It's super dope.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay. I'm a
But
little
cricket
bit
was
sold.
doper back in the days when you would like come into the stadium with your braai stand and your cooler box.
You could walk in with Bryceton.
Yes.
Yeah, actually, I
back in the
remember
days,
seeing that.
yes.
Yeah.
But that subsequently changed. Or I think the designs of stadiums, whatever, they don't allow that to happen anymore.
Imagine black events. You can come in with your own Bryceton. Hey, can you?
Yeah.
they get in there. I don't know balona la di cooler box. Shout out to my homie Shimza.
Oh yeah, for dropping that idea, ne?
Anyway, so
But why? Well, let's just sort that out quickly.
what?
Why are people catching feelings that no, but we are comparting cooler box?
It's just a new way of eventing.
But like the alcohol is sold at the venue. See, if there's no alcohol at the venue, I understand.
The alcohol at the venue is way expensive. Like people are
Exactly.
woke now, you know. Like
Yeah.
a bottle of gin will cost you 200, 300 at
the tops
at the
or
bottle
whichever,
store.
yeah, bottle
But then an
store.
event, the markup is crazy. It's like 800.
Yeah.
So then event organizers need to start being cognizant of that.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's all that needs to
But
happen.
event
Because
organizers are at the impression that, you know, no matter how much the price is, people will come because they want to see X and X, whoever's performing.
Well, yeah.
But at the same time, and I know it's a bit of a different setting, at the same time, you can go to a club in Joburg North, somewhere in Senton, there by 24 Central, pay 200 at the door, and still pay 5,000 rands for a bottle of Moom.
Yeah, but then there you are paying for aesthetics. You're paying for how the club looks, who's there, just being in that club.
The VIP.
Not even VIP, just standard.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you're
you're
right.
playing for
yeah.
aesthetics. It's in the north, you know. You can't be paying $800 in the hood. Where's the aesthetics?
Exactly.
Yeah, no. But Shims is the wrong person to be talking about alcohol. He doesn't even fucking drink.
Oh,
But he sells.
so he doesn't.
Maybe he sells.
Oh gosh,
He's the wrong person.
But leave Shimza alone. He's got a point.
you reckon?
He makes a good point.
Which is you'd pay 500 for cooler box.
No, I'm not for the idea of going in with a cooler box. All I'm saying is, I understand where the outcry from the people comes from. In that, like you said, now the markups on alcohol sold at venues is ridiculous.
Yeah.
But at the same time, for Shimza to bring AKA Kes,
Yeah.
only for you to come and like, it's not cool.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of money that he spends. And entry into an event will not be able to book a stadium, get security.
Yeah, but
pay
see,
for the
most
artist
people that
and-
go
and-
to events are not privy of the costs. It costs a lot to put an event.
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
So that's where Shims is coming. He's
Yes.
like, guys, it costs a lot to make sure you have a world star event.
a classy
Yes.
event.
And then the people that are going there are saying, okay, cool, we hear you, but can you please come with the alcohol?
Alcohol. Yeah.
Because alcohol is expensive.
Yes.
So it's just about both parties meeting each other halfway.
Yes.
Amicable.
Yes.
Because I think with events, right, the alcohol is the cushion that the event organizers,
It's the money maker.
yeah, that's where they are able to like call it break even, for lack of a better word.
Okay.
Because if say I'm a alcoholic brand, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I want to sponsor an event. And I'm like, okay, I'm only exclusively going to sell my alcohol here. Cool, I'll
But
pay for the
wasn't that
artist.
the problem at the end of the day? Because you've got a sponsor from a certain alcohol brand, then that's the only alcohol available. So that what if I don't want, if it's a castle?
No. The problem is that the alcohol being sold, irregardless of what brand it is too much.
It's too expensive.
It's too expensive.
Yeah.
So I would rather go to a bottle store, get my own alcohol, and come
then
watch
just
the
pay
show.
for my cooler box.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Which is better because at least you can be a group of 10 inside the cooler
as
box.
a consumer or as an attendee, it's better for you. But as a promoter, it's not.
Yeah. Because you've just funded and paid, basically went to the bottle store and just gave them a whole lot of money. That could have come to
Me.
the promoter.
And
To
I'm
pay-
entertaining you.
to pay security,
Yeah, exactly.
bar, artist, sound, lighting.
Yeah.
Like there's a whole lot that
Yeah.
goes into inventing. But anyway, we'll get into that a little later on.
Not podcast parties, though.
Nah.
There we just rock up and we drink.
which is cool. Which is cool.
You know what's crazy? I was on YouTube because like I told you the other day, unless there's a movie out that I really want to see,
Yeah.
I'm mostly on YouTube nowadays.
Yeah.
I came across this documentary about Kabza the Small.
Oh.
I think it's about 2 years ago. Literally, it's so raw. Like, it's not even HD. You know, you have options on YouTube where the video can be 360, 480.
720, 1080, yeah.
It's like 360.
It was basic.
Yeah, it
Okay.
was basic. And they were literally in his studio. And they were talking about how my piano came about. Dude, I was glued to that thing. It's about an hour long. I wanted it to be longer.
Oh, nice.
Because, like, it was so informative about, like, his struggles and how he got to be who Kabza the Small is. And after watching it, I have respect
for
for him.
him.
Hey, dude.
Oh, nice.
How did Amapiano come about?
So he basically said that how it came about is that, so like the black coffee sound was booming, house was booming, but at the time, the BPM, beats per minute, was 125.
Yeah.
So when he produced, he decided, you know what? Let me not make it 125. Let me slow it down.
Slow it.
And then he started like a 118, 117 BPM. So it's like house, but it's just slower.
Sort of like how 45s ended up at, because 45s were a thing at some point.
Yeah.
You know what a 45 is?
Yes.
Okay. And then the black
Why don't
coffee
you ask
sound.
me what a 45 is?
No, he knows.
No, I'm
why-
saying,
why
why
don't
don't you
you
ask
ask her?
me?
Oh, do you know a 45?
No.
Not 4-5. 445. One you probably know. I'm talking about the other one. 45 is it's house. Remember at Glen Lewis?
Oh, the
Yes,
slow version.
ones.
Yes.
That's a 45.
So when he started it, everybody was just doing instrumentals. And he was the first to put vocals.
Vocal.
But you gotta watch it, man. Like the way he talks, like he's like, dude, he spoke about his background or whatever, but like he used to DJ from 8 p.m. until 1 a.m. and the club owners gave him 1 6-pack. So you'd have to make it last. Yo.
Was
And
he
then
getting paid?
No, they used to pay him by giving him alcohol.
Oh.
And then the headliner would come, you understand, and get a bottle. So his whole inspiration was like, I gotta get a
Get a
bottle.
bottle one day.
And damn straight, right now he's getting more than bottles.
He got a case, nigga. Damn.
he gets a cooler box now.
Yeah.
He gets a cooler box.
You
Yeah. So he's just like you must just listen to how he came about, like his
nice.
whole story. Like, I'm a fan.
I must actually check it out.
Yeah.
I think if they were to do a Netflix special about that guy, a lot of people will watch it.
would watch
Because
it.
Amapiano is big right now, but no one understands why.
Why?
Because musically it does not make
And
sense.
where is he from?
But also, isn't he from Pretoria?
He, if I remember correctly, he grew up in Soweto, moved to Pretoria. And then Pretoria got mixed up with a gang that were doing Nyaope and whatever. So the mother was like, let's move out of this hood. And then they went to the East Rand. And then that's when he started gigging, but he started in Alex. So he was a resident in Alex. And then...
Ostubu.
Yeah, wherever. I don't know where it was. That's where he was playing for 8 hours.
Because I've heard that battle between where did Mapiano come from. Some people say it's East Rand and some people say Pretoria.
Well,
so with his move, now I get. Okay.
He was residency in Alex.
Is he the godfather of Mapiano?
Yeah, he's the godfather.
He's the godfather
Yeah, but he says it's originated in Soweto.
in Soweto.
Mapiano started in Soweto.
That's what he says.
Mm.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Wouldn't you want to watch that on Netflix?
I would
Interesting.
want to.
I'd
I'd
watch
love
it,
it.
dude.
I'd love it.
But do you think Mapiano's gonna have a lifespan longer than? Is it Gom? That's how you say it. Gom. Gom.
Yes, what he says is that Mapiano will always be there because it's like new school Kwaito.
Yeah.
It'll just evolve.
It'll
So like
evolve.
now, if you check, they started with beats. So it was just beats. Boom, 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 whatever. And then he started adding lyrics. Then it's like, I'm sure Vumbali. Meaning I'm sure. So it's like ratchet things that people say.
Yes,
No, sex.
yes.
That's what Mapiano is.
I
remember you said
There's no sex there. It's just ghetto stuff.
But then with Aglelegi, he changed it.
Yeah.
Because now
and
it's
made it
soulful.
sweeter.
Now Amantombazana with something so it's got a meaning. So now people are doing piano songs with meanings.
Yeah.
And then from there it'll change. It will
And even
evolve.
it's going into hip hop even now.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Which
How?
hip hop song?
That AKA track,
Which one?
it's got a bit of a piano vibe to it.
No, man.
With
Owens.
No, with even it's got Ricky Rick and who's this guy?
Did you hear the Boity remix?
Of
I want to hear it.
the one with.
You haven't
Younger.
heard it?
DJ Tira.
No,
yeah.
we passed that.
Go let that one by one.
Hey, Utatako, have you heard the remix?
No.
Tatako, that's the name of the song.
Oh, let's play it now.
Mate.
Hey, you gotta hear Boity's verse, man. And I'm fucking mad at Boity, man. She was meant to be our 100th episode.
She's blue ticking us.
She's blue ticking us. I
Whoa.
was so excited.
Leave Boity
man.
alone.
I think she's too busy.
She's too busy.
You know, it's festive
No, she had a
season.
hectic schedule this past weekend.
What did you
so-
say? What did she say to you? Because you were meant to organize this 100th episode.
She said she needs a PA.
Yeah.
Yeah, she said she
Did
needs
you
a
apply
PA.
for the job?
No, I couldn't.
Because the day we were meant to shoot, she postponed, ne?
Yeah, like literally the day, that morning.
Were you gonna make it for the shoot this time?
Yeah, yeah.
was
of course.
ready.
I was ready, bro.
He was ready. He was
I
even
agree.
stressing
I
me.
agree. He dropped Nadia Nagai.
I'm professional.
Ah,
bro.
no,
What you talking about?
He's learned now. Even Nadia can call us.
Yeah, 100th episode.
Nadia, all
Nadia
you gotta
man.
do is send us a please call. We'll call you.
We'll
girl.
call you.
Nah, I mean. So what are we gonna do for the 100th episode then?
We're gonna record a 100th episode.
But that would have been nice, Boity.
And say this is the 100th episode.
Or we can have like 99.1, 99.3.
Until he comes.
Until Boity comes. We can have like episodes.
It's a season.
99 a season.
Yeah.
Season 99.
You didn't see what I did
Episode
though.
one, episode
You didn't see what I
two.
did when I was
did you
counting
do?
down or counting up. Okay, when I started counting, what did I say?
That's 9.1.
Yes, and then
99.3.
I said 3. I skipped 2 for a reason. Yes, yes.
Oh.
I couldn't even do for the sake of the podcast. Not on that one. All right, cool. So here's a
We
song.
need t-shirts for the sake of the podcast.
Okay, cool.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm gonna go to Boity's verse. Hey, she killed.
Nangu tatako.
It's further in, further in towards
Okay,
the end. Towards.
Hey, you know it very well.
Yes.
On my darling, yeah. On my darling, yeah.
Digga feel popote. Gotta kill it one by one. Kill it one by one. I'm joking. Let's be serious. Alright. Personally, this a touchy subject. Cause my dad was alive, but his presence wasn't. So my mama was everything that he wasn't. But then still in the end, I'ma always love him. I could never be the one to ever judge him. Cause I turned out amazing, so I ain't bugging. I mean, look at my life, all the haters love it. Got a big body whip, so I'm way above it. Way above it. Hope you're listening, I'm saying something. In my barre, barre getting jacket, wanna cut it, till I feel I'm not get Stockings is Gucci, ain't never running. Phone cover Louis, don't ever buzz it. Name on that Forbes, go check the numbers. You busy bitch shit.
Full swag, drip. Nangu tata, yeah. New bag, big. Nangu tata, yeah.
Hey, yeah. Do you think someone writes for her?
I'd like to believe she writes for herself.
She probably has a ghost
Oh, she has
writer,
a
but that
ghostwriter.
means nothing. It's how you deliver.
She killed
You know,
it.
what I dig about that song is the beginning part, because that's like raw Boity from Poch. That's like how you'd say something in the streets of Poch, like
She
like
taking
the
you
field
back.
pop.
Yeah.
No.
He's reminiscing.
No, man.
Is that how she called your name?
Gosh, it's just like it's dope. She did credit to that verse hectically.
She sounds a lot like Casper, though. I must say.
Yeah.
But it's still dope.
Not all Tswana people sound
You
the
know,
same.
I used to rap, hey?
I go slave.
Serious. I used to rap, hey?
Were you rapping presents?
Let's give
Don't
you a
even
beat.
start.
What beat do you want? Let's give you a beat.
Don't even start.
What beat do you want?
Whatever.
She was
Leave me
rapping
alone.
presents.
No.
That's as far as.
Let's give you.
Leave me alone.
What beat do you want? Let's give you a beat.
No, I don't want a beat.
What do you want?
Nothing.
It's
fine.
You used to rap, man. You don't want to bust rhymes.
No, it's okay. I'll release it one day. Don't worry. I'm gonna go record myself at home.
Oh. Okay.
One day. You
Ghost Stories Volume 1.
Oh, God.
The only ghost we recognize in the rap world is Casper.
But it was nice, like, people jumped on a remix. Because remember, we've been saying, like, where are the remixes?
Where are the remixes?
No one wants to work with each other anymore.
Yeah.
But do you think hip hop took a knock this year? Because my piano is just killing everyone.
Yeah, no?
What's your standout hip hop song from 2019?
Yo, I don't have
Because
one.
that's what I'm thinking right now. Like,
I don't have one.
Like, which song
Honestly.
has really killed it?
I like Utatako. I like it. I like that Casper and
Frank Casino.
Frank Casino. I like
Isn't
that.
it from last year?
No.
Is it this year's song?
Yeah. Remember you
And
interviewed Top Fuma.
Fela and Versace, is it last year?
That's old.
Oh, it's old, ne?
That's old.
Okay.
Shit.
Damn, man.
And yours, Ghost Lady?
I'm trying to think as well.
You?
Sure. I like Money. I'm just not sure if it's from this year or last year.
Which one's money?
It's the one by Ginger Troll. They actually use it in the NetBank ad.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Oh.
When the NetBank ad's finished, like all I want is the money,
No,
money.
no,
Yes, that
okay,
one.
I see that song.
Yeah, that's very deep. It's not mainstream. that
Yeah,
one.
like but a mainstream track.
No, if it's there. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have
Like
one,
something
actually.
that would have crossed over to being like a track that you can just jive to.
Has Questa released this year?
Yeah, that one Ketile or something.
No, that was for his
Yeah.
woman, my man.
It was for his woman, for him getting
But
married.
he released. Did you ask? Did
Yeah.
he? But he released. Has Casper released anything?
The chillers will let
So
us
when
know.
Casper and AKA don't go to work, everybody else doesn't.
Yeah, because people are still playing AK's old stuff.
Old
like
stuff,
last year's
yeah.
old stuff.
But I agree. He also
Even Ricky Rick is still rotating his old stuff. There's nothing new as well. So
Shit, what is the biggest hip hop
Yeah.
song?
I actually don't rate Rick as a rapper. I
Have you
thought
seen him
about it.
perform?
No.
Oh, he's dope.
no, he's dope.
Oh, he's dope. Kills it. Kills it.
He's
I think
got good music that he's still performing again and again and again. Like his
it's like
set doesn't
Chance the
change.
Rapper. I was not a fan of him until he came to the country. Then I saw him perform
And
live.
you gave him a chance.
Yeah. And then, no, I got that. There's no need for
No,
the
I'm
sake.
listening to you. I'm listening to finish.
There's no sake for the sake of the podcast here. I got it.
And then after watching him perform live, I was like, yeah, I know this nigga's dope.
Okay.
This nigga's dope. I think that's the same with Ian Ricky. He's got another level of energy when he's on stage.
When did
Ricky Rick has this dope vibe, man.
Yo,
oh no,
who's
no.
a good performer?
And he's got that Zulu swag. I don't
Yeah.
know.
And his Venda, eh?
Yeah, and his Venda, exactly.
Hey, Makado.
You know?
Uva Makado.
when did the kid release his album?
Nasty C.
Yes.
Last year. Remember we spoke about it on the pod.
Oh, so it doesn't count for this year.
But his biggest song was that Sing Me Away.
SMA.
Yeah.
SMA.
Has Shane Eagle released anything?
Yeah, he
that's-
just released last week, but I haven't heard it.
And then,
But he's more like conscious rap. It's not like stuff you hear in the club.
Yeah.
Yeah, there hasn't been a huge hip hop.
It's nothing. But I know someone is gonna be like, "Oh, guys, you forgot this one." So it'd be like, "Oh, yeah."
I know the chillers will
Yeah.
guide us on this one.
You'll guide
Anyway,
us.
Yeah.
on to the next topic.
Mabian.
Oh no, that track.
But it's October now. Well, October is almost coming to an end. Pretty much by
It's literally
now.
November next week.
Yeah. Is it a fair time to make an assessment of which song is probably gonna make us dance the whole December?
It's Kezele Kishin.
Not
Yeah.
Matorogis.
Maybe in Venda and Matoko.
Yeah.
I don't know him, guys.
him.
I
You
don't
don't
know
know
him.
Matorokisi. Yes.
I don't know him.
Makadzi.
Yeah, Makazi.
What does Makadzi mean?
Makazi.
Yes,
It's like an
mother
aunt.
of-
No,
Oh,
aunt. Yeah.
aunt. Okay.
See, I know something.
Okay.
Wow.
That's good.
Anyway, you know what I realized the other day, no? Is it just me, or does everyone have a side hustle?
Oh yeah, I can have a mic
Everybody
stand.
has.
I can slouch vandaag.
Everybody has a side hustle.
What's
You
your
got
side
to.
hustle?
The
Podcast
podcast.
and chill. Ghost lading is my side hustle.
I thought you were gonna say rapping.
I retired, Len, but it's fine. I'm
Oh.
gonna come out of retirement,
Like
and show
Jay-Z
you
did.
guys. Yes.
Okay.
And you, Len, what's your side hustle?
I don't have one.
Because I noticed, ne, this thing of having one income, like, it's a thing of the past.
Yeah.
Especially with all the Black Fridays we do, ne? Like, we'll meet graphic designers, but they do it after work because they have
After
9
work,
to 5.
they've got 9 to
Or
5.
like catering.
Yeah.
Or like the sound guy at the pool party.
Yeah.
He's got a 9 to 5, but his side hustle is doing sound.
Sweet.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we live in an era where one paycheck is just not enough, and people are hustling.
Not
Yeah.
necessarily that. That's one aspect. That's one way of looking at it. The other way is
The cost
Wi-
of
wi-
living is just getting too high.
not. Yeah, that's true. But I'm saying also it's a case of a lot of people's side hustles versus their 9 to 5s are two completely different worlds.
Yeah.
So their 9 to 5s are basically I need to pay the bills,
Okay.
Your career.
and the side hustle is something they are passionate about.
It's a
Yes.
passion.
So-
Oh, yes.
It's sort of like I don't want to say living two lives, but it's finding a way to make your passion be able to sustain you because it's even though it's a side hustle, should it start popping, you're not gonna do both. You're gonna leave your 9 to 5 to
yeah.
pursue your so-called side hustle. That's what I think.
Why don't you have a side hustle then? Are you comfortable there?
Where?
Where you at?
They take care
Why
of
don't
you
I have?
so
I don't
well.
have time for a side hustle.
So you're saying all these other people have time within their 9 to 5?
Me, I want sanity in my life, and no two people are the same. Yes. So if you are able to function on 3 hours of sleep, I can't. You know, so I need my full 8 hours because I know what my job entails.
If time wasn't a factor, what would your side hustle be?
I would write.
Right.
Uh,
Shakespeare.
I would write.
Our own linguist.
You know, I would write.
Len will write subtitles for us.
Not in Venda though.
Well, being Len, you would.
What kind of writing? Are you talking books? Magazine?
Laughing.
Laughing.
What?
What are we writing?
No, man. Opinion pieces, and I actually think I want to write a book.
About
My life,
your life.
So are we going to make it in maybe one of the chapters there?
probably chapter 15.
What are you going to write about your life, dog? Enlighten me.
I want to write about my life.
Yeah, okay. Chapter 1.
Chapter
I
1.
was born.
You think writing a book is like buying airtime? It's not that easy. Like you have to map it out. You need to do like,
Okay, back page. What would it say of your book?
yes, sis. That's like the last thing. You don't start there. There's a whole process into the whole thing.
I know MacGyver.
This is a thrilling 3-part series about what. There's a whole process that goes into writing a book.
No, there is. I'm just trying to understand what the subject matter would be. Like, what are you writing about?
But I still need. I said I want to write a book.
So
I need to sit down and then map it out.
It's about your life, Akir. You have lived.
I would like to think
Yes. So what have you lived?
a life.
You tell us about that life.
I can't sum it up into 2 seconds. My life starts from 1985, bruh.
No, a brief summary.
Brief summary.
God, you don't know your life.
This guy.
Give us a brief summary.
Don't worry. I know. If you could sum up your life in 10 words, how would you sum it up?
Not in 10 words, but we'd be able to do a
Okay,
synopsis.
what's the biggest motivator of your book? Like, what just motivates you? What's the biggest drive of the book, basically?
It's within a margin of error.
What do you mean?
In that, in as much as we strive for perfection in life, like, there's that margin of error that you hit in pursuing that perfection, and perfection is something that is not reachable. So in as much as I've been striving to be something, there's always something that blocks or hurdles me getting to that perfect place.
Okay, name one of the hurdles.
The thing is, there's a lot.
I said one of them.
no,
One of them.
Yes, I get you. I wanna
It's when
say,
he dropped out of crash.
I wanna say finances, for instance. I wanna say being at the wrong place at the wrong time, or being at the right place at the wrong time.
Mm-hmm.
When was that?
It's been a couple of occasions.
So
Give
would
us
you
one.
say?
Read
Would you
the
say?
book, Chief. You'll know. Read the book. Read the book.
No, we're helping you.
Yeah,
We're
read the
helping
book.
you
Yeah,
with
read the
this
book. Read the
We're
book.
helping you.
No, the chillers now are gonna know the book and they're gonna buy it.
No.
It's fine. I know what I'm writing about.
We all know the book's not gonna come out just like the sports channel is.
I've actually funny you should mention that. I think I've lost interest in sports to a degree, yeah?
Yeah, so who knows? You might lose interest in writing a book.
In writing a book.
No.
You might lose interest in just becoming a writer.
So writing generally has been something I've been like into since.
Okay,
I
so
was
what's
young.
stopping you from writing a book now?
I don't have the time, and I'm still mapping it out. You don't write a book like you're writing a love letter. Yes.
But you start a little bit, you start writing. Just that one page already will
Yes.
give you confidence on where you're going.
I've got 5 pages that I have on a Word document on my laptop.
Yeah, let's read it.
Let's
read it.
I've tagged.
put it on Dropbox.
One drop, long drop. No. Leave it alone.
So when did you get time to write those 5 pages?
I do it in between time at work.
So why can't you continue that process?
Exactly. You see,
Because
you just said you did not have time,
no,
but
no,
now
no,
you
no,
found
no,
the
no,
time.
no, 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 no 2 days are alike. Right? And because I work on a computer, I can quickly switch between programs and clap a paragraph and continue with thingy. So if I had deadlines, for instance, let's say I was writing for the City Press or the Sowetan, they work on deadlines. If I had deadlines, and that means between what I do on a regular and submitting what I need to submit, investigating,
There's no
calling
deadline for your book.
There's no deadline.
Leave City
Don't worry.
Press. There's no deadline.
No, I'm giving you an example.
We understand that
A book
example.
is a long. It's a project.
Yeah.
You can finish it in 10 years or whatever, whenever you're ready. So think of it as an elephant. The best way to consume an elephant is you must eat it one piece at a time.
We get it. We
Yes.
get it.
So I'm saying I'm eating it one piece at a time.
So then time is not a factor then.
Yes.
Because you said, I'm not writing a book because of time.
But if I was in the business of writing books, let's say I was writing fiction books, right?
Okay.
But you're not. You want to write a book about
God.
yourself.
Can I finish?
Finished.
Okay.
Kulum.
At the book as
that's
well.
the one. So
You just squeezed it in there.
So at where was I?
Notoruis.
See now I forgot. See now my trail of thought is gone. At the point whereby if I was writing books for a living,
Yeah.
that's a
we're
different.
talking about
man,
your
when I
book.
shush,
We're talking about your book.
that I can.
From my understanding, if like you're writing books for a living, you'd have a publisher, and obviously those publishers give you deadlines on when they want the book
Yes.
to be out, right?
I'm writing it for myself.
Yes.
Yes,
For
so
all
don't
you
bring
know,
those-
share. For all you know, you ask me, what am I passionate about? What do I like? I said I like writing.
Yes.
I want to write a book about myself, right? So whether
That
it releases,
book is for people, right? It's not just for you.
No, it's for me
people
because I
to
want to
read.
write. Yes,
Yeah, but we
it's
also want to
me.
read it.
It's documenting my
You're
life.
wasting time, Len.
No, for real, it's documenting.
But for who?
For me,
For you.
yes.
You have your own brain to remember.
Not necessarily. There are things that happened 20 years ago that I don't remember.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why we take selfies.
Huh?
Yeah.
Take selfies to remember.
Okay.
What do you mean?
Continue.
Okay.
So I'm writing it for myself. It's like my own diary.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So when are you writing a diary?
You're not writing a book. Dear diary.
Confused.
Len's passion is to write a diary
No.
and reflect on his day.
No. You sort of like it's not See, when I said it's like a diary, it's like think of a memoir, ne? Right?
But you see, they are enjoyed by others.
So if you're not going to release them,
You're
what's
not
the
gonna
point?
release- So you're just writing
But
a
it's for me.
So then that's a diary.
It's a diary.
Like you sing for yourself.
No, I don't sing for myself.
You said you will rap by yourself there. You
No,
record
I wasn't.
yourself.
I was rapping at the Cypher. I was serious about my rapping career, Lynn.
Okay.
You see?
No, that's good.
If I start name dropping people that have... okay.
Who did you kill in Cyphers?
Don't worry.
Okay. But yeah, it's like, great. See, the thing is, also what you need to understand is writing is therapeutical, right? So if you write, it's sort of like you release, there's different ways of seeking therapy, right? So some people write, some people go to gym, some people run.
So you want therapy?
No, it's a normal thing.
How you told us, Lynn, the thing is you said you want to write a book.
Yes.
Yes.
But I said I want to write a book. I didn't say I want to publish a book. There's a difference between the two.
Okay, cool. On that note, on a lighter note, talking about people who can write.
and rap.
Yeah. There's a new movie coming out. It's called City of Lies. It's about the death of B.I.G., Notoruis B.I.G.
Hey, Abigail Fisach is hot, eh?
Oh.
Anyway,
Chief,
carry on.
Chief, you're interrupting here.
Sorry, start that again.
So all thanks to our friends at Ster Kinekor, we got 5 hampers to give away.
Oh, nice.
And we got 4 VIP tickets to give away for the screening. So just check out the trailer and then we'll chat about it after that.
Hey, Vicky! 20 years ago, you were the lead detective on the Big Small case, right? I'm a journalist. Why is this case so important to you?
A murder like that only goes unsolved if the police don't want to solve it.
I've seen the murder book. You have any suspects?
20 plus years and not one arrest. Are you guys hearing Tupac shooters were hired by Biggie's entourage?
Biggie didn't have Tupac killed.
The facts point to something more here.
If we could prove a connection between Cop and Biggie's murder, it would not only break the LAPD.
It would ruin the city.
Police! My faction don't like asking questions, strictly testing. As I leave my competition, climb the ladder to success, escalate.
Why did you redact LAPD's connection with Death Row Records?
I cannot comment on an open investigation.
I spit phrases that are
As long as it's an ongoing investigation,
somebody kills you.
that evidence stays locked away in the dark. We are a matchstick away from blood-stained streets every day.
Everybody get on the ground now!
You have no idea what the LAPD is capable of.
We are distancing ourselves from the story.
I got what I need. What I do?
Out of the vehicle now! Everybody!
Had the Gucci frame before Dana Dane.
Who shot Biggie Smalls?
There was only one way this was going to end.
That's the movie. City of Lies looks dope, Nick.
Oh, too nice. Too nice.
Yeah.
I can't wait. I'll be there. I want to be there.
Like, I'm a big fan of the whole Tupac Biggie thing.
Yeah.
I've watched all of them and I'll continue to watch them. So this movie I gotta watch, man.
Yeah.
Because I have a conspiracy about who killed B.I.G.
Who do you think killed B.I.G.?
I think it was the cops, man.
Some people say that. A lot of people say that.
Why?
Because till this day it hasn't been resolved. And the
You
Biggie family
you stole a line from the movie.
and the Biggie family, ne? They opened a case against the police state, whatever, whether it's New York, LA, and they demanded X amount, and they can't resolve this the case because then they'd have to pay out to the family, and they don't want to do that because it's like 50-40 million. It's crazy money. So they can't resolve the case.
They can't.
Because if they do, and it's found out that it's the police, then they have to. It's an embarrassment.
So do you think this movie will give us answers a bit, or it's just gonna?
I think it will bring light to the theories because there's a lot of theories.
There's a lot of theories.
You know, some people think Suge Knight.
Suge Knight. That's my go-to
Yeah.
points.
Winner.
What?
Do you want to write a book?
No, I want to do a movie now.
Who do you think killed BIG?
Who killed Len?
You're there already.
Could be the cops. Could be somebody from Park's camp. Could have been anybody. But I think from a lot of conspiracies and a lot of stuff that I read, it points to one, when the beef started. So that's when that was during the rise of hip hop. Hip hop was just mad crazy, like all over the place in the USA. And because hip hop was so powerful and it gave black people a voice that literally resonated around the world, I think the government started getting very scared.
Because those guys had a lot of power and influence.
They needed to find a way to literally silence them. And unfortunately, it looks like they went about, how do you get two people who are powerful? How do you sort of like nip them in the butt? Make them fight against each other. And because the rivalry between Pac and Big was so huge, when one died and the other died, it was very easy
for the other one to say,
think
I did
the
it.
other one did the other one, did the other one. So I think the government has something to do with
What do you think the government gains by them being dead?
The
Come
truth.
to the front, man. I can't see you, man.
I'm slouching nice, man.
It's like you're killing the influencer. You know,
Yes.
you're killing the influencer. You're silencing the influencer.
Yes, you silencing the influencer, basically.
So they had that much influence.
Yes, they did.
Yeah,
And obviously the government in America doesn't want black people to have influence.
Of course.
Go to the Cape Flats now, you will find spray paints
Yeah.
of Tupac on walls. It's
The
in the Cape
influence
Flats.
went as far as here in South Africa. Every boy child practically in the 90s was just like
Thug life, baby.
Yeah. And those guys were preaching truth.
Yeah. They literally sang about what people were going through, and everyone could relate to them. You know, so
they were liberating black people, and the government didn't want that.
Through a medium that is probably the most powerful in the world.
Yeah.
And the government it shook the government.
Yeah.
The US government was very shook.
All right, so that is City of Lies. Cannot wait, man. That's going to be freaking awesome. If you want to win yourself some hampers, right? We've got 5 hampers.
A hamper.
Yeah, to give away. 5 of them.
Yes.
Yeah, we're giving away T-shirts.
Wow.
Ster Kinekor Vouchers.
And
a bottle of gin just to spice things up. Or chill things up.
Yeah, so you can just podcast and chill.
You know what I mean? And then on top of that, we got 4 VIP tickets.
Yeah,
to give away to the screening.
Yeah.
And when is the screening?
Next week Wednesday.
Next week Wednesday, the 30th.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna be there. You coming, Ghost Lady?
I'm definitely gonna be there.
You bringing the husband? Ne?
I'll be there.
And you?
Because I'd love to hang out with the
Ghost
chillers.
Ghost
Leon.
Are you coming?
I'll think about it.
Dude, you can't miss out on this one, bro.
But what if I'm still writing my book?
Fuck your book, dog. Fuck your book. You write another decade. You don't have time.
Anyway.
Yeah. So this is how you can win. All you got to do, right, is tag us on our social medias, whether it's Twitter, Instagram, @podcast with MacG, hashtag SK
City of Lies.
City of Lies, and I'm a chiller. That's it. That's all you got to do.
Nice.
Boom, boom.
Simple. So whether it's Instagram, Twitter, just say I'm a chiller, hashtag SK City of Lies.
Wow.
Tag Ster Kinekor and obviously tag podcast with MacG.
And also tag whoever you want to bring along with.
Yeah. So
whether
we know.
it's to share the hamper or come to the screening.
Nice.
Or cite something.
Who are you going to share the chin with?
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, no.
And the thing is, with the screening, it's only eligible for people in Joburg.
Yeah.
So those who can be in Joburg on that day at that time.
So that will be on the Wednesday, the 30th.
Yeah.
In the evening.
Yeah.
So you got to get your ass there because we ain't Ubering nobody.
Location.
Yeah.
So make sure you are in Joburg if you want the tickets on the 30th because that's when the screening is happening for City of Lies. Otherwise, just enter if you want to win yourself a hamper. And don't forget, all you got to do is head on to the social medias, Instagram, Twitter, hashtag City of Lies. Hashtag SK City of Lies. I'm a chiller. Tag podcast with MacG, tag Ster Kinekor, and whoever you want to come with.
Perfect. There we go. Took us 5 minutes, just like his book.
No, that's going to
And
take
we're finished.
a long time.
And he's not.
I didn't live for 5 minutes.
What are you going to call the book?
Within a margin of error.
Hey, I like that.
Ooh.
I like that.
Hashtag Leonce. How
no,
are we?
no hashtags.
Nothing.
No.
Okay.
Books is about it's a book. When last did you read a book?
Recently?
When last? Recently
Like
could be 2 years ago.
No, it was a month ago.
Okay, what book did you read?
Jackie Pomote's book, The
Bear.
Bear.
Oh,
Actually read
the Sunday King, the Daily Sun of books. Yeah,
Basically.
when last did you read a book?
A week ago.
What book?
Kama Sutra. I needed new positions.
Did you find?
A lot.
Lies. Lies.
And he's not even in the city.
Oh gosh. All right, cool, man. This has been Podcast and Chill. We are out of here. So don't forget it.
Out.
Yeah, time's up, bro.
What are we doing? What are we doing for the 100th episode?
We're just gonna do because I'm gonna upload the Celebrity 99, and then we're just gonna upload the normal episode next week Monday.
Okay.
It will be our 100th?
Yeah, it will be.
Oh.
Because I got a Boity. Yeah.
Or about one by one.
Or one by one.
So don't forget.
Oh yeah, and please tag her and tell her like we're waiting for her. We want to do that. Like we seriously want to do the episode with
But
her.
remember, I told you how excited I was when she said yes.
You know?
Oh, so excited.
At this stage, even if she can come and just record with us on Monday.
What if you were
it's fine.
catfished?
No. Remember, you checked the number.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
You dug,
I'm just
So you're
asking
he dug in his archives where his diary is.
where my book is.
Oh, okay.
No, Boity's my home girl, man.
When he
Yeah.
takes out his book, wait.
Now you're blowing things out of proportion.
It's there in the beginning.
In the beninging. In the beninging.
Your book will be rated with the Bible, then, eh?
Of course. The #1 selling book in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
All right, so where am I at? 5 hampers to
The
give
book
away.
of Len.
T-shirt. We got Ster Kinekor 2D vouchers, a bottle of gin, and we got 4 VIP tickets for the screening next week, Wednesday.
When is your screening for your book?
No, it's called a book launch, guys.
Hey!
Before I finish the book, I want to apply for Joburg mayorship because Joburg needs a mayor now.
Hey, we really do, mayor. One that can write books.
Black like me is gone.
Herman.
Do you know Herman is the black like me guy?
Yeah, you
The
told me
mayor
once.
of
That one I got. Unlike Kellogg's.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, black like me, you knew.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
that's good.
Are you gonna have puns in your book?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which pun do you have already?
Yeah.
I can't think about it now. I don't sit down and plan puns. Puns just happen in conversation.
But what if people are reading and they don't get your puns?
Severe.
Are you going to have like some?
That's actually a very good question.
What are you going to do? Is it like fine print at the bottom?
Oh no, you know that when you read books,
What's the name of your book?
it's within a margin of error.
You must have one for beginners.
For dummies.
And give it to him.
Podcast and Chill. MacG, the Ghost Lady, and Len Moleko.